food, water kept. Those areas you have to keep it clean. Otherwise, those rodents will find a place there. Okay. Availability of food, correct, and water attracts pest. Then shelter and clutter, because sometimes a lot of places you don't visit very often. Let's say storage room. They'll make their home and they multiply there. And also wherever you have kept a lot of paper, cardboard, piles of materials which you don't clean, those areas have become the clutter. So there they multiply. Entry points and exit points, because every house will have some holes here and there through which they enter. You might have seen on the ground and all, they would have made a burrow. Most of them will be living under the ground. Even if you put a compound, they'll go under the compound and come that side. Correct, they easily move from one place to another. Entry and exit points like cracks in the wall, gaps in the doors and all. This is again another major problem. So warmth and moisture create ideal breeding environments. Okay, so what happened is, I'll show you the one major problem we have. This is a locust. So this is one of the insects we have. So these locusts breed in deserts. These are called as desert locust. Desert locust. In 2019, what happened? There was a rainfall in Saudi Arabia, Rabal Khali region. Rabal Khali is a desert in southern Saudi Arabia. There was large scale rain because of the cyclone. So there was pool of water everywhere. Pool of water in deserts is a breeding ground for this. From there, locusts started breeding, and they multiplied there, and they started spreading all around. From here, this region, Saudi Arabia, you can see this red spot. From here, they came to India. Via, you can notice Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, here. And then from here, they went to Africa. You can see here. From Africa, again, they spread to different parts also, like this. So they fly in swarm, means thousands of them, lakhs of them. You saw the picture I showed you in the beginning. Lakhs of them will move together. Once they come, they sit on the farm where you are growing plants. They'll eat everything. It is a feast for them. They sit on a tree. Within half an hour, the entire tree will be without leaves. You'll be wondering, what tree is this, Santa? Correct. That is how they damage. The lakhs of them, if they sit on the leaf, within a minute or so, they'll be chewing so many leaves. After 1 hour, there'll be no leaves at all. The tree will die like that. So they come and damage all forest also, trees, regular trees, your agriculture land, everything they damage. So 2019, there was an outbreak of locust causing lot of damage. Okay, as a result, they might ask. So from 2019 to 2022, we had locust infestation in many parts of the Middle East, South Asia, Africa, North Africa, and all. You can see here. So during this 2019, COVID also was there. Correct. COVID also was there. As a result, we couldn't address this at all properly because everybody was quarantined. The government was not providing any support also. So how do you manage this? Nobody knows. Correct. We have to use a lot of pesticides. Using too much pesticide also causes harm to our crops. In turn, we have to eat them Allah. It will enter the food chain. That also another issue. So luckily, what we did, we started using swans and ducks. Swans and ducks, people have hundreds of swans, na? So they were caught in. So those swans eat this locust. Swans and ducks, some birds eat locust. So luckily we were saved. Otherwise, like there would have been an outbreak of lot of problems. Food production would have declined, and at the same time, I'll tell you, India somehow managed, but Pakistan after the COVID, there was large-scale food insecurity because of this. Because of locust. Because locust damaged most of their crops. Yield decreased, productivity decreased. So they didn't have food for 2 years. So remember, you might have heard of this 2-3 years ago. Pakistan suffered a lot because of food insecurity. Okay, so like this. So there were a lot of restrictions during COVID time also for ship movement. As a result, we couldn't address this also. Okay, no proper equipments were there, no pesticides also available. So locust infestation can become a problem. So what can be done? So you can say risk, health hazards, like they can cause a lot of disease outbreak also, and also cause property damage like crop loss, food grain damage, chewed electric wires, ruined installations, and structural degradation. How to prevent pest in general? You can see sanitation, structural repairs, pest control, and professional services like engaging pest services control specialist. Okay, so there some organizations are there. They will come and disinfect your entire house. Okay, so we have to use them. Otherwise, the entire property will be damaged. So this pest infestation, especially the locust, this one. Okay, So it's an example you can write somewhere. Desert locust and damage they can cause. You can see here, okay, a small 1 square kilometer swarm can consume as much as food as 35,000 people can consume. Means 1 square kilometer area swarm means large number of insects can kill or can destroy food that can be consumed by 35,000 people. So there are like 5 lakh square kilometers of swarm. So that much swarm was there over Saudi Arabia. We could have there were satellite images of them. From the satellite we could take image of swarm. Swarm is large group of insects. Okay. So as a result, pest infestation was the biggest problem we faced till now. So I am expecting one question also. So they might ask how this was a big threat for us. Okay. So we'll go to one more topic. We still have time. Okay. So this is the one I was showing you. Okay. So we have covered two. Next topic we'll go is state of the forest report. State of the forest report. So what I have done is, like, I will not take much time. So I have found a way to cover this topic. Easy way. So one, I will provide the notes that is in tomorrow's class. The small PDF I will give you. Other one is I will explain directly from the website. So otherwise 2 hours we have to waste. Instead of that, I have cut down that now. So we all know we have an organization called Forest Survey of India based in Dehradun. Comes under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So this also you know. Okay. So the Forest Survey of India, since 1987, they publish a report called State of the Forest Report. State of the Forest Report is published by Forest Survey of India since 1987. Okay. So this is their 18th report. 1987 till now. So you can notice biennial report means once in 2 years. Once in 2 years they publish this report. Okay. So it is their 18th report that they have published now. Okay. So please notice this. So there are 2 volumes of this. Volume 1 for general across the country. Volume 2 is for states. Individually for every state they have given all states here. So this you can check if you are interested in particular Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, you can check. This is what we have to see. Okay. State of the Forest Report volume 1. Already some of the topics of this I have already mentioned, like forest cover, trees outside forest and green cover and all I have already mentioned. What is forest density? All of you know. Very dense forest, moderately dense forest, open forest and all we already have mentioned. We just revise quickly, then we'll go to the topics. Okay. So you can notice India State of the Forest Report 2023. Okay. So from this questions will be asked in this exam. Next year they'll publish 2025. State of the Forest Report 2025. That will come for the future exams. So every time, let's say you are not giving this year, you are giving next year, then you have to check the most recent report released by Forest Survey of India. Okay. So as a result, be ready to go through this. I am telling you the source from where the questions will come. Because most students, what they do, they rely on some website or some institute material, which they might not have explained this. So you might skip this entire chapter, UPSC will ask that. So I am telling you how to look for the source in front of you only, I have opened. Okay. So you can see a lot of photos are there like this, taken by IFS officers. So that is also part of the document. So what you have to do is, first and foremost, when you open the document like this, you have to just read the first starting preface. Okay. Message by Minister, Environment Minister. Okay. So what they have to say about this report. So sometimes they would have mentioned some details here. Okay. You can see nationally determined contribution, NDC commitments made at Paris climate change. You can notice. So you can notice they have mentioned Amrit Kal. We are all committed to make India a developed nation by 2047. So like this, you read this, you might get to know some information that you might get in the exam. Let's say Amrit Kal they are giving. So we are committed to make India a developed nation by which year? Which year? That itself is the question. Like that. So expect some questions from this itself. Then nationally determined contribution, NDC commitment made at Paris Climate Change Agreement. India has resolved to create additional carbon sink of 2.5 to 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent through additional forest and tree cover by 2030. Like that. So the minister is talking about it, and only that much is important for us sometimes. Only that might come in the exam. So how much is India's commitment to Paris climate change? 2.5 to 3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent gas through additional forest and tree cover by 2030, like that. Okay, like this we might get some questions here. You can notice. We also pledged to bring in 26 million hectares of degraded land under restoration by 2030 as part of Bonn challenge. I'll tell you what is Bonn challenge and all, I'll tell you. Okay, so all this like this you have to read the starting. Okay, again another forward by Minister of State. You can see here what he has to say about this. All these are written by IAS officers. These people will just sign. Okay, don't know minister is saying something. No. So IAS will write, IFS officers will write all this. So they'll compile and those people might sign and go. Okay, you can notice that. So he is saying, see, as per Global Forest Resource Assessment published by FAO, India is ranked among the top 10 countries in the world in terms of forest area and holds third position for highest annual net gain in forest cover between 2010 to 2020, like that. So whatever they are mentioning, that can become a question. This is there in the report also, but I'm just telling you how you have to read the reports. Okay. Some IFS, IAS, I think, Leela Nandan. Okay. Again, Jitendra Kumar. They're all IAS, IFS officers. Okay. Again, Director General, Forest Survey of India. Okay. This will be very interesting. So if he is talking about the forest and all, he would have given some details here. Okay. So I'll tell you all this now. Okay. Now, in the entire, let's say, report, there are 10 chapters. Whatever is there in 10 chapters, they have given that here. The salient findings. Okay, just like we say salient features of something, so they have given that here. Okay, salient findings of the report. Everything in this next 3 page, you just have to read those 2 or 3 page, that's it. The entire report is summarized. They only have summarized for us. So what many institutes are doing, they are taking this and they are giving it to the students, saying that you see we have summarized everything. Okay, you can notice many websites, government, our institutes websites and all the institutes, they are doing this. They are taking this only, they are showing it to the people. Okay, so you can see, all of you notice total forest tree cover in the country, they have given this, which is 25.17. This is the green cover. Green cover is nothing but forest cover plus tree cover. Tree cover. So all of you know forest cover when we say. So when I say forest cover, it means in more than 1 hectare area, more than 10% canopy density. Hope all of you remember. Okay, that also I'll keep writing here on the other side, just in case if those students, if you have missed the class. Okay, so we are talking about forest cover, first word. So we take more than 1 hectare area and more than 10% canopy density. All those places with more than 1 hectare area with more than 10% canopy density is called as forest cover. This is first. Okay, this is one. Tree cover. Tree cover is, you can notice, any tree patch outside recorded forest area. Any tree patch outside recorded forest area, RFA, recorded forest area, with less than 1 hectare area. Okay, any tree patch outside RFA with less than 1 hectare. Why are we taking less than 1 hectare here? Because more than 1 hectare we took it here in the forest cover. Okay, so please remember, so we are taking less than 1 hectare here. This is called as tree cover. Recorded forest area, RFA, recorded forest area, RFA. This should be a revision to many students. Okay, recorded forest area is the forest Oh, wait. Area declared as forest. Area declared as forest by the government of India. If the government of India says this is a forest, that is called as record forest. Whether there are trees or not, no trees there, that is different. If the government declares any area as forest, as per the government rules, that is called as forest. Many times we have gone to places which has been declared as forest, but there will be no trees there. Those areas the government wants to go for afforestation, reforestation, so that they want to increase the forest area. So then also government can use that. Okay, RFA, please remember this. Area declared as forest by the government of India, that is called as record forest area. Forest cover is all those tree patches with more than 1 hectare and more than 10% canopy density is called as forest cover. Forest cover plus tree cover is called as green cover. Green cover, please remember this. So as per the government, the green cover is 25.17% now. That's what you read now. Okay, that's what you read in the report. So like this I have to explain that entire report, especially the salient findings I'll do. So if we cover this, we can go to other topics. Normally report part everybody skips, but I am expecting questions from that, so I am covering that. Only the highlights, don't worry, I am not going to read all the entire report. Okay. See this now. Total forest cover plus tree cover is, you can notice this, 8,27,356.97 square kilometers, which is 25.1%, 25.17. Okay. So that you can notice. Separate they have given. What is forest cover? 21.76. Tree cover is 3.41. Please write down next to it only, you write. As of 2023 you write. As per ISFR 2023. 21.76. 21.76%. This is as per Indian State of Forest Report 2023. This is 3.41. 3.41. So totally 25.17%. Okay. From now on, statistics. Okay. You have to bear with me, even I can't do anything. There will be only numbers. Okay. You don't have to mug up. I'm telling you, just for a safer side, if they ask you how much is our total forest green cover now, you write this, that's it. If they give a statement, as of Indian State of Forest Report 2023, the total green cover in the country, that is forest cover plus tree cover, is 25.17. Whether the statement is correct or wrong. For that kind of question, I'm preparing you. Okay. So next to that only you write like this. Upper I have written Indian State of Forest Report 2023, just in case. And remember, forest, quickly you write this. Very dense forest. Very dense forest. We have three types. Moderately dense forest. Okay, open forest. This topic I had done before the break. Correct. Remember, there has been a long gap. That is the reason I am repeating. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Okay. The last session I had covered this. Very dense forest is those forests with more than 70% canopy density. Correct. Canopy density is more than 70% is very dense forest. 70% to 40% is moderate dense. 40 to 10 is open forest. Okay, please remember, when we say forest, we take into account these three types. This also they can ask. Match the following. Very dense forest means how much? Canopy density. MDF how much? Open forest how much? About 10%, remember. If the tree cover is less than 10%, okay, you notice. Okay, tree cover is less than 10% canopy density. Usually, whether more than 10% or less than 10%, but it should be less than 1 hectare. You can notice that. Less than 1 hectare. Whether the canopy density is more than 10% or less than 10% is different story. If it is less than 1 hectare, we take it as tree cover. Okay. So in any place with less than 10% canopy density, we call a scrub jungle. Less than 10% canopy density hai, it's just nothing but small bunch of thicket, bush, shrubs and herbs. Scrub means less than 10%. Okay, so please remember this. This we have covered already. So the current assessment, you can notice, shows an increase of 156.41 square kilometer compared to the last, that is 2021. So that is one. Next, total forest plus tree cover has increased by 1445 square kilometers as compared to 2021. So government is saying that the forest cover has increased in the last 2 years. Okay, so that you can notice maximum increase in forest and tree cover has been observed in. This is what they are going to ask. In which state we have noticed maximum increase in the overall forest cover plus tree cover? Chhattisgarh. They are not asking which state has highest forest cover. Madhya Pradesh, correct? They are not asking that. They are saying which state has seen the significant increase compared to 2021. In 2023, which state has seen a significant increase? You can see maximum increase Chhattisgarh, followed by UP, Odisha, Rajasthan. Only those that you have to write. You write this. Okay. Maximum forest cover and tree cover. Maximum increase in forest and tree cover has been observed in. Just write Chhattisgarh, UP, Odisha, Rajasthan. Don't write the number because it will be too many data. UPSC will never ask this. Okay, only one you have to remember, that is national level overall. Individual states, don't go. We'll go mad. Okay, so this is very too much voluminous data. We can't deal with that. Only write Chhattisgarh. So they'll give you 4-5 states. Among the following states given, as per Indian State of Forest Report, which state has seen the significant increase in the overall forest cover plus tree cover? So then answer would be Chhattisgarh. Okay. UP, Odisha, Rajasthan. Maximum decrease, leave some space and write. Maximum decrease in forest and tree cover has been noticed in the state of Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Ladakh, Nagaland. Okay. Notice that they are including both UTs and states together. Okay. So Ladakh is mentioned. So they are mentioning UTs and states together. So like this, only the salient features may we can expect one question. Okay. Because we don't have to read the entire report. Okay. Now after forest cover and tree cover, now they are coming to only forest cover now. Okay, earlier they included both forest and tree cover, that is green cover. Now they are talking only about the forest cover. Okay, state showing maximum increase in forest cover inside RFA means recorded forest area. Okay, slash GW means green wash. Okay, I'll tell you. Green wash is the map released by ISRO actually. Indian Space Research Organization has released a map of forest cover in India. In that map, whatever is shown in green color is called as green wash. Okay, so green wash is a satellite image basically released by ISRO, and in that map, whichever area is shown as green is called as green wash. Using that, the Forest Survey of India has prepared a map of 1:50,000 scale. That is also green wash. Okay, so please remember, green wash is a map showing the green areas of the country. So using this data also we can calculate forest cover, because satellite image will show many details. Ground details will be different. So as a result, satellite image also we use. So identify the forest and its interland. Correct. Forest patch and the surrounding areas. Like remember, buffer zone, transition is shown in the green wash. Core, buffer, transition is also identified in green wash. So green wash is basically a map of 1:50,000 scale released by ISRO. Okay, showing all the green areas of the country. So in that you can see maximum increase in forest cover has been Mizoram, followed by Odisha, Karnataka, West Bengal. This is for forest cover. And states showing maximum decrease is Tripura, Telangana, Assam, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, like this. So too much data now, correct? So write this now, this paragraph. Forest cover inside RFA, you write. Forest cover inside recorded forest area. Inside the recorded forest area slash greenwash slash greenwash. Maximum increase has been in Mizoram, followed by Odisha, Karnataka, West Bengal, Jharkhand. Whereas states showing maximum decrease is Tripura. Why Tripura? Because of rubber plantation. In Tripura, a lot of private players have introduced rubber, which was not there earlier. So rubber is a monocrop, correct? Where the forest is removed, lot of wildlife loss, and monocropping has been done in Tripura, which was not there in 2021. Okay, so in the last 2 years that has happened. Okay, so as a result, significant increase in rubber plantations in Tripura has led to deforestation. So they might ask why Tripura has seen lot of decline in forest cover. Okay, due to rubber plantation. Where is that? Here, Tripura, then followed by Telangana. Okay, let's say for because of urbanization, Telangana has lost most of its forest. Okay, followed by Assam, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat. Then this is forest cover outside recorded forest area. I don't think this is important. Outside forest. Okay, outside the recorded forest area. So this I am skipping this. Okay. So remember, forest cover, tree cover. There is something called trees outside forest, TOF. Trees outside forest. Please remember this. TOF is a very broad term. It includes all tree patches. All tree patches. Tree patches outside RFA, outside recorded forest area, irrespective of the size. Irrespective of the size. Means it can be more than 1 hectare also, or less than 1 hectare also. Any patch outside recorded forest area, irrespective of the size, less than 1 hectare, more than 1 hectare. If you take only less than 1 hectare, it is tree cover. Whether more than 1 hectare, less than 1 hectare, if you take both, it is TOF. And in the notes, I had given this Venn diagram, like I remember. This is tree cover, where it is taking less than 1 hectare. This is more than 1 hectare is shown like this. Like this diagram I had given, I remember, TOF. Do you remember this Venn diagram I had given? TOF is a very broad, which includes both more than 1 hectare, less than 1 hectare. Less than 1 hectare part is shown as tree cover. Okay. So as a result, government, this time UPSC might ask this, what is TOF? Because last few years we have been using this word. Not even once they had asked question on this. Okay. I am hoping that whatever I am doing will come. So if it comes, it will be good. Okay. Okay. So now notice this. Extent of TOF, okay, has been found to be 30 million hectares, which is 37.11 of the total forest and tree cover in the country. The extent of TOF means all the patches of trees, more than 1 hectare, less than 1 hectare has been. So nearly tree patches they are taking. So nearly 30.71 million hectares. Don't write. So 37.11% of the total forest and tree cover in the country. Okay. So how much we have? They are showing. Maximum tree cover. This also I don't think is important. Just remember, only tree cover if they take, Maharashtra is the highest. Not required, I think. This I'll tell you separately. Western Ghat eco-sensitive areas we'll discuss separately. Okay. This also I'll tell you. Mangrove I'll show you separate. Fire part also we have discussed. So this you might add it to your fire topic. forest fire class. So three states share the, you can notice this, top three, this spelling mistake, huh, this one. So top three states, we found one mistake on the report. Huh? Or am I seeing it wrong? Okay. Top three states where fire incidents have been observed the most, highest fire accidents, Uttarakhand, Odisha. This they might ask. Highest forest fire incidents in the country has been in which of the following states? Uttarakhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, you remember. Right here also, in the fire topic also you write. With highest fire accidents. Okay, you notice this, during the fire season, the number of fire hotspots detected by SNPP-VIIRS is a sensor, satellite sensor. Okay, don't worry about this. Just remember, this is a satellite sensor which was used to detect. We can notice. So in 2023-24, we had around 2 lakh plus fire spots. 2 lakh plus fire spots in the country, compared to 2021-22, 22-23. Okay, I don't think that is important. So we are just discussing important data. Next is growing stock of wood. What is growing stock? Means all the trees above the soil is growing stock, which is alive, which are growing and thriving. Next, I'll mention carbon stock. Where carbon stock, we take dead wood, litter, below soil, above soil, biomass and all is carbon stock. This we are taking growing stock. Growing stock of wood is all those trees which are growing above the soil, well and thriving. Okay, alive and thriving are called as growing stock of wood. In the country is estimated to be, you can see the number. Highest is, you can notice that which state has the highest they have not mentioned, but I don't think this is important. Come to this, this one. This is important. Arunachal Pradesh has the highest maximum growing stock. They'll ask which state has the highest or maximum growing stock in the country, means trees which are above the soil, which are growing, thriving well, are called as growing stock, maximum growing stock. Followed by Uttarakhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. So maximum growing stock is found to be in Arunachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Chhattisgarh, and also Madhya Pradesh. That's it. I want only these 3 lines written. Don't worry about the numbers. Highest growing stock is in Arunachal Pradesh. That's it. Okay. Next I'll show you carbon stock also. And also what type of trees in India also they might ask. I'll go to the next page. Inside the forest, no, notice this. Inside the forest, which are the popular trees? Shorea robusta, means SAL, SAL. Maximum contribution in the total volume, means highest number of trees we have is a particular tree called SAL tree. Scientific name, Shorea robusta. This is first one, SAL. Then followed by Tectona grandis, teak. This is teak. You just write this one. Pinus rosbergi, means pine, Indian pine, also called as chir pine, pine tree. Chir pine, Kashmir pine. Okay. Terminalia tomentosa, you can notice. Terminalia tomentosa is nothing but Indian laurel tree. Indian laurel. These scientific names you don't have to write. Okay. Only first one you write. Shorea robusta. Bracket SAL you write. Okay. Who knows, like they might ask this scientific name only and I expect you to know. Because what happens is IFS also has the same prelims like IAS. You are writing IAS exam. Some students are taking forest service, Indian Forest Service. So both of you will have a common prelims. So for them they might ask. So number of environment questions are increasing because of this. Shorea robusta. Sal is a very popular tree across North India. Tectona grandis is teak. Across South India we have Tectona grandis, teak. Pinus rosbergi is in Himalayas, Himalayan belt. Terminalia tomentosa in South India. It is also called as Indian laurel tree, also called as crocodile bark tree. Crocodile bark tree. Very interesting tree. Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. So in here, this Telangana Andhra mein, we have a Kondareddy tribe is there, right? Kondareddy tribe. So what these people do, there is a tree there. Wherever these tribes are there, so they worship this tree, Indian laurel tree or crocodile bark tree. These tribes, what they do, so they make a V type cut on the bark of the tree. When they cut this kind of V shaped cut on the bark of the tree, this tree will give water. The bark of this tree will store nearly 5 to 7 liters of water. I have seen this, and whenever we go to the forest when we don't have water, we look for this tree. Across south, below Tropic of Cancer, we have this tree in large number. So we make a cut, the water comes out. We drink that water and we continue. Very important source of water in dry seasons. The tree will store a lot of water. So they'll ask, which of the following tree stores water in its bark? Indian laurel tree. Okay, also called as crocodile bark tree. Terminalia tomentosa. So they'll ask, this tree I think is interesting. No other tree has this. So in order to find this type of trees, you have to go to Madagascar. Baobabs, huge baobab trees are there in Madagascar, like trunk. They have also store water. I'll show you that later. Okay. So remember the 4 trees of the forest. Then trees outside forest means outside the forest. Mangifera indica is mango. Mangifera indica is a maximum number of trees we have. Then Azaretta indica, neem tree. Maduka latifolia. Okay, there is a tree called Moa. MAHUA, Moa plant. Okay, Maduka latifolia. Then Cocos nocifera is coconut. Cocos nocifera is coconut. So these are the 4 trees outside the forest. These are the 4 trees inside the forest. You remember, 4 trees which are very popular inside our forest are these 4. 4 trees outside the forest, our mango, coconut tree, correct? They are popular outside. Neem tree, all of you have seen neem tree, correct? Many of us eat neem leaves, correct? Use it for brushing our teeth and all. That is Azaretta indica. Azaretta. Okay, remember. Maduka latifolia is Moa. Mango. This is neem. This is a plant called Moa. This is coconut. Okay, done. Outside the forest, inside the forest. We have covered. Shall I continue? I'll clear this now. Then I'll show you the photo. I don't think they'll ask industrial wood, potential production and all. So this much you remember. Which tree gives us water? You know this. Okay, Indian laurel tree. Is the spelling correct? Kondareddy. You can see this is they are given. The tribes. Can you see this? A cut on the tree bark can release water like this. Indian laurel tree or okay, Terminalia tomentosa. Okay, very popular tree. See, you can see 4 to 6 liters approximately, 4 to 7 liters I said. You can see. Baobabs, I'll show you. What is this? Somebody else. See, such a huge bulky tree. See this, how big it is. Like this, very large tree with a huge trunk. So in Madagascar, this tree is so popular. Very old tree like this, you can see very old tree. They'll carve a room inside. There'll be a room. They'll make a room out of it. Old tree ke andar. Make a door, go inside, and they'll carve the wood and all, make a room inside. So people live inside that tree. Okay. BAO, BAB. baobab trees. Very interesting tree है ये. ओए. Industrial wood, I don't think they'll ask industrial wood. Okay, total bamboo, you notice. Bamboo we are expecting a question. Total bamboo bearing area of the country is estimated to be, so file 1,54,670 square kilometer. Don't remember the area. There has been an increase in nearly 5,227 square kilometers compared to 2021. That also don't require. This is important. Madhya Pradesh as a maximum bamboo bearing area, followed by Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha. So government is presently we have forest department has a program called National Bamboo Mission to promote different types of bamboo across the country. Okay, so bamboo can reduce our carbon emissions also presently in the atmosphere, okay, by absorbing carbon dioxide, and it's a grass. It grows very fast. Okay, so we have clump bamboos, we have running bamboos, we have two types, clump bamboos and running bamboos, so both being promoted by the government. In many places bamboo is used for structures, building let's say houses and all. If you come to new airport, Bangalore International Airport, new airport, they have built the entire airport using bamboo, so it looks like it's a gold color airport because they have used bamboo. So as a result, so government is promoting the use of bamboo in structures. Okay, so please remember. So which state has the highest bamboo? Madhya Pradesh, followed by Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha. So that is very important. Agroforestry, I don't think they'll ask. Growing stock, done. Agroforestry, no, not required. Carbon stock, now you can notice. Carbon stock, I told you, remember I was telling you, growing stock. Growing stock is all those plants which are alive and thriving above the soil. Correct, which are alive and thriving above the soil. So carbon stock are those plants or those dead wood, correct, or litter or humus or biomass that is below the soil, above the soil. All that is called as carbon stock. Okay, you can notice the soil organic carbon also included in this. It includes above ground biomass, below ground biomass, litter and dead wood. So please write carbon stock includes soil organic carbon. Carbon stock means how much carbon dioxide is being trapped, sequestered by our wood. Okay, so total carbon stock for 2023 is somewhere around 7,285 metric tons. MT is metric ton. So there has been increase in carbon stock. Okay, so carbon stock includes soil organic carbon, that is largest, followed by AGB is above ground biomass, above the soil. BGB is below ground biomass. Okay, litter, and finally dead wood. So they'll ask, carbon stock includes which of the following? They'll give all this. Carbon stock includes which of the following? Soil organic carbon, above ground biomass, below ground biomass, litter and dead wood. Okay, I'll show you what is above ground biomass, below ground biomass. I'll show you now, because the plants which are growing and thriving, they also store carbon, right? Any plant outside which can carry out photosynthesis is also storing carbon in it. That is also counted here. Above ground biomass, all the plants which are alive, thriving above the soil, they also are part of this above ground biomass. So there are so many plants, roots and all below the soil, that comes under below ground biomass. So I'll show you now. So this is a very interesting topic. Carbon stock includes everything. Notice this. You can see a tree which is alive and thriving. This is above the soil. So that also included in AGB, above ground biomass. It includes, you can see some plants here, grasses, herbs, shrubs, all this. So that is all included in the upper part, this one. Below ground biomass, you can see root part. Correct. You can notice that, how it looks. Okay. So that part and soil carbon here, and all the other small plants ka roots, that wood that is buried, correct, all that is below ground biomass. So when you take carbon stock, they include trees, above ground biomass, below ground biomass, dead wood, litter, as well as soil carbon, all the five they take. So in our document they have given the percentage, that's it. Which is highest in India? Soil organic carbon, which is how much? 55. That's what you wrote. Followed by AGB, BGB, litter, and dead wood. Litter is leaves, fruits, branches, twigs that fall every day. That is litter. Dead wood is the wood that is dead. Okay, that is 0.78. Slowly this will become soil organic carbon. That's it. So please remember, which state has the highest carbon stock? Already you know, Arunachal Pradesh. That already you have written. Correct. I think this you wrote Allah. Arunachal Pradesh. Did you write? Growing stock you write. Then you write this. Please write. So this is very crucial for fighting climate change, because these plants help us in storing carbon. Only thing is we should not set this on fire. That is the reason litter burning is wrong. Let's say you collect a lot of litter from the ground, plants, dead leaves and all. Most people what they do? They burn it. So that means you are releasing the carbon dioxide, which was already stored by the plant. So that is what we shouldn't do. We should convert it into manure. Remember I was talking about composting. Many topics we have covered already. What we can do, this leaves and all, we can use it for composting, vermicomposting, or we can put it in the biogas plant to produce biogas. Lot of things we have covered already. Okay. So this is done. So this we'll notice later. Okay. Mangrove, tree cover, green cover. We'll see separate mangrove, don't worry. So again statistics, same statistic that we wrote. Forest cover we wrote 21.76. Tree cover 3.46. Total 25.17. Oh, this is all. So they have given some definitions and all. I'll go to the page numbers directly. Okay. This is something that you have to read. 48, page number 47, 48. Okay. This paragraph onwards you have to read. From page number 48 may notice this. India has made significant commitments to various global treaties and initiatives related to forest, climate change, sustainable development, biodiversity, mangroves, and landscape restoration. Throughout our class, I was talking about mangrove initiative, correct, forest conservation ke liye what we are doing. So like that, convention on biological diversity, lot of things we have. So India has made commitments to various organization treaties. So these commitments, you can notice that one by one they are given. Which are those commitments? Some of the relevant commitments include United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Okay, so in this India is committed. We can notice that India is a party to this convention, which requires member countries to report on their greenhouse gas emissions as well as activities related to land use change, and forestry. Remember we used to use this word LULC, land use, land cover change, that one, and forestry. You can notice Kyoto Protocol. Every agreement they have given here. Paris Agreement they have given. You can notice this. Goals to limit global warming level below 2 degrees Celsius. Like that they have given the summary of all the treaties India is committed to. So from 48 page number, so if you notice carefully, what are the various commitment goals, even sustainable development goals we were discussing. Remember yesterday, SDG 15, goal 15. Correct? It talks about conservation also and invasive alien species also. So I was mentioning this in the previous class. So like this, India is committed to various treaties. Okay, all this I will cover separately. Each treaty will cover one by one. So don't worry about this. Ramsar Convention we have covered. this is satellite data, land use pattern. Oh, huh. So please read this. We can see India has 6 mega cities, major mega cities. Okay, you can notice as of September 2023. As per United Nations criteria on urban agglomeration, a mega city has a population of more than 10 million or more. That is also one information. As per United Nations, what is a mega city? 10 million or more. So whichever city has more than 10 million or more population, they are called as mega cities. They are Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi, Calcutta, Hyderabad, and Mumbai. Ahmedabad is also a rapidly growing city, correct, on the verge of becoming mega city. Okay, so what they have done, mega cities forest cover also they have given. How landscape is changing in urban areas, how land use, land cover is changing in urban areas. Okay, that also is one of the important data they have given. You can notice this. From the current assessment, it can be seen that Delhi has the largest forest cover among all these 6. So they'll ask, among the mega cities of India, which city has the highest? You'll never guess Delhi. I'm telling you. If they ask you this question, everyone will be thinking Mumbai hoga, nahi to Bangalore. Correct. So Delhi has the highest, okay, largest forest cover. Because when the Delhi was created, they created something called Green Belt. Edwin Lutyens was the architect of Delhi, correct, who built New Delhi area. Old Delhi, your Red Fort area and all, old Chandni Chowk and all, old Delhi. When the New Delhi was built by British architect Edwin Lutyens, he created a belt called Green Belt around the New Delhi. That means the city, when it is growing, it should have a greenery around it to beat heat, air pollution, water pollution and all. So this green belt will help the city. He decided to build a green wall around Delhi. So we still have that. Okay, as a result, Delhi has the highest forest cover. Delhi has the highest very dense forest also, moderately dense forest also, open forest also, of all the 6 cities. So remember, Delhi followed by Mumbai, Bengaluru. I'll show you the data. Table 1.2.14. Where is that? We'll see this now. So we are expecting question on this now. So notice this, all these 6 cities they have given. No, 7. As I read there, Ahmedabad also they have shown, because Ahmedabad is on the verge of becoming mega city. That is more than 10 million. So please write these cities, states, all of you know where they are located. So you can notice they have given individual data. We don't want to do this. Only total forest cover we'll see. Correct. By adding all this, they have given that here. You can notice this, please, all of you. So Delhi, I'll show you. Delhi, you notice. Delhi has very high VDF, very dense forest, moderately dense forest, OF, open forest. Totally 194.23 square kilometers of forest Delhi has. Delhi is highest, number 1. Followed by Mumbai, 2. You can see here, 110. Then followed by, you can see, Bengaluru, 3. Bengaluru ranks 3rd. Hyderabad ranks 4th in total forest cover. Then we have Ahmedabad, Chennai. 5th is Chennai. Okay, 5th is Chennai. 6th is Ahmedabad. 7th is Kolkata. So please write the numbers in that order only. You write Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Chennai, Ahmedabad, and Calcutta. Of all the 7 cities here given, Calcutta has the lowest. Calcutta has the lowest forest cover. Delhi has the highest. Notice that one data, among all these 7 cities given, only Delhi has very dense forest. Notice this 0, 0, 0, 0, all. Here also 0. Only Delhi has very dense forest. That also they can make a statement. Among all the mega cities of India, only Delhi has very dense forest. Then also many students will be thinking, oh, this statement is wrong. Correct. So that's the reason I'm telling you, pick up the question from the reports like this. So once you know where to search, you can quickly minimize the time also. You can quickly go through this. Already we have come. See, almost 100 pages are over. You should know where to read, what to read. That's it. So So this is one data, Delhi. Okay. So there has been a change also compared to 2021. Remember, 2023 data also they have given here. What is the change you notice now? So you can notice again, Delhi remains number one. Okay. So there has been increase in Mumbai's forest cover. Oh no change. Slight change. 2, 3, same 5, 4, 7, 6. Okay, same. No change. Anyhow, you return that. Okay. Okay. So please remember, don't write the percentage. Only write the city's name. So 2021, 2022. First, all of you know which city stands first, which city stands last. This is clear. So notice the change. 2021 को compare करके 2023 में is there any significant impact in their forest cover? You notice there has been increase in forest cover in Ahmedabad. Okay, notice this Ahmedabad data. You can notice earlier Ahmedabad had 9.41 square kilometers. Now it is 14.89. So among all these 7 cities, Ahmedabad had the highest increase in the forest cover. Ahmedabad. Among all this, you can notice Chennai decreased. Correct? There has been significant decrease in Chennai's forest cover. Minus they have given. Minus means what? Compared to 2021, there has been significant drop. Only these 2 cities remember. Okay, when it comes to increase in green cover in the cities, which city has the highest increase? Ahmedabad. Forest cover has increased. Chennai has the significant drop. That you remember. That's it. Rest all this data is enough. I don't want you to see everything. Okay, it's too much numerical data. But you can see only Delhi has very dense forest. No other city has very dense forest. Okay, so please remember this. So there has been increase in Ahmedabad, significant drop in Chennai. And also you can notice Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad. Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad, there has been decline in forest cover compared to 2021. Whereas the other cities, there has been improvement in their forest cover. 3 statements they can give like this. First statement, Ahmedabad has seen the significant increase in forest cover. Chennai has seen the significant decrease in forest cover. Among the cities, Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad has decreased in their forest cover compared to 2021. Whereas the other cities, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai, have increased their forest cover through afforestation, agroforestry, social forestry programs. Correct. All the 3 statements are correct. If they want to make the questions very tough, if they give this, nobody will be able to answer. I am telling you. Okay. As soon as you see Delhi has the highest very dense forest, only you will drop that question. Okay. No, most of the students won't attempt. Clear? For every city they have shown like this. No. What is the area? Correct. They have shown Ahmedabad ke liye they have given this. Okay. You can notice. All the cities they have given. Hyderabad, where is Hyderabad? This is Hyderabad. City area they have taken. I think this is Hussain Sagar Lake, biggest one here. And we are here. Almost in the heart of the city. Here. See? Here. And if you want individual states, they have given here. All the states and UTs, forest cover they have given. So in 2023 paper they had asked this question. Among the state, which state, they have given 4 states. Arrange them according to the decreasing order of forest cover. So that was kind of question. It was very difficult. Right from this, they had asked the forest cover of each state, 4 states, arrange them in descending order. They had asked. Okay. Mangroves already we have covered. Mangrove cover, halophytes. Correct. So we have already discussed mangroves. So you might have you might remember this part where I had shown all the entire continents, which continent has the highest mangrove, which country has the highest mangrove. I had mentioned Indonesia, remember, has the highest mangrove population, mangrove species and all. You can see that they are mentioned here again. So you can notice which continent has the highest also. You can expect one question, but I don't think they will ask. You can notice. So because like too many data here. Mangrove, importance of mangroves and all. We have discussed all this. Remember I was talking about the root system. Okay. So here you can notice the tilt root here, nematophores here. One pie chart is there, I don't know where is that. Remember I had covered this Misty scheme also. I had mentioned Misty scheme so that the local people also get the benefit of mangroves, fisheries, tourism and all. There is one pie chart. I should have noted down the yes here. Why the image is not clear? See mangrove cover. You can see Gujarat here, West Bengal here. Highest is West Bengal. Okay, you can see the data I had given. I think almost same. There has been no change, but slight increase in our mangrove cover compared to 2021. 2023 is significant increase in the mangrove. You can see West Bengal followed by Gujarat, Andaman Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, like this I had given the order in your notes also. Okay, same order. Okay. This they'll ask. Oh. All the states see they have given. So I'll do one thing. This is not going to. We are not going to complete this if we go like this. So what I'll do, I'll note down the page numbers and come. Tomorrow we'll finish it off. First half an hour. Otherwise, like this is never going to end. I have come up to 132 now. Another 200 pages we have to go. See, notice this. Among the western coast, mangroves in the western coast, there has been decrease in mangrove in Gujarat. You can notice. Compared to 2021, in 2023, you can see there has been decrease in the mangrove. Okay, how much? You can see minus 36.39 square kilometers. Like this, they'll ask among the western coast states, which state has seen the drop in mangrove? Okay, and some state there have been improvement, that they will ask. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Oh, forest fair. Okay. Tomorrow's class I'll tell you the page numbers and we'll wind up. Okay, please revise climate change and come. In one of the classes I have told you types of climate change: natural, anthropogenic. Correct. In natural I have shown, let's say, many. One is sun, stars life cycle, types of stars. I have told you overall life cycle of stars, that we have discussed. And one class I have mentioned Milankovitch oscillation. Milankovitch oscillation. Please read that and come. Otherwise I have to repeat that entire topic. Another 2 hours I have to waste. So please revise climate change, types of climate change that I have covered. I remember for both the batches we have covered. Types of stars and all I have done. Life cycle of stars. Chandrasekhar limit. How to identify a neutron star and a black hole and all that we have covered. Okay, please revise so that Milankovitch oscillation and all you know. I can directly go to United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Treaties and all we can start now. Next. Okay. I'll see if there is any other topic. We'll do that and then we'll go to that.